So we back at it again with E3, and this time we talking Microsoft conference. I didn't get to see the first probably 40 minutes of it, so I didn't get to see the Gears of War or even this part with them unveiling the Xbox One S. So I seen this after the fact, but we already knew that this was coming out. The biggest thing that surprised me is they talked about Project Scorpio. Again, we kind of mentioned rumors to this, and we've heard about it, and they basically were going on and telling us 4K, most powerful console alive, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about that. I want to see it to believe it. I need to see the proof, the visuals to comprehend what you're saying, because anybody can say this. Remember Crackdown? 36 Xbox Ones as powerful as 36 Xbox Ones? Yeah, I didn't forget about that. So I'm going to go ahead and move along and talk about the things that I loved about Microsoft Conference. First and foremost, if you've seen my Bethesda conference video, you'll understand this off rip. Microsoft came out and they showed gameplay. Gameplay is what we've been wanting. This is what E3 is supposed to be about. Gameplay. I automatically give Microsoft a B, right? I gave Microsoft a B off rip because they showed more gameplay in their game conference than I have seen thus far, with the exception of Battlefield 1. Ubisoft, I'll be doing an Ubisoft one later on. I'll get more into that. But off rip, they showed gameplay. Now, this game that you're watching is We Happy Few. They actually showed this last E3, but they just didn't show that much more detail about it. So I just thought that this game looked pretty interesting, to be honest. Nothing to write my checks on, but something to check out, I'm sure. There's nothing that I've seen to date that I wouldn't say I would check out. Buying is another thing, but GameFly, Game Share, there's a bunch of things out there. So I give them an applaud for at least showing us gameplay on this game. It's a very creepy game, and I remember when I first was looking at it, I was thinking it was actually kind of Bioshock, because it gives off a Bioshock kind of vibe, and that's initially what I thought it was. One of the things in this video that I'm not going to show, but I will talk about, is Tekken 7. So I know there's a lot of Tekken 7 fans, or Tekken fans in general. And so one of the things that I want to state, that Tekken is actually coming on every platform. It's not an exclusive to Xbox, although they kind of made it seem like it was a little bit. But it's probably a timed exclusive for a period of time. I just wanted to clarify and let everybody know that Tekken is coming out. For everyone that loves Tekken, it's coming out for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. So that's a bit of clarification, that how sometimes they just want to make it seem like something's an exclusive and it's really not. As you hear Yugi in the background barking at some kids. Now, the highlight of Microsoft's event was right here. Scalebound looks incredible. This game, again, they're showing gameplay. This is what we wanted to see. This is why they get a B, maybe even a B plus, to be honest with you. I'm still a little etchy on which one I want to give them, but Scalebound is the best thing that they showed to me. Quick side note, you can play Battlefield 1 on Xbox with EA Access first. Just wanted to throw that in there. But anyway, as continuing, I feel that Scalebound is one of the most beautifully designed games, as well as Horizon, but I'll get into that later on. But this game, to me, as well as its 4-player co-op that we know of, I don't know if it's a multiplayer. It seems like it's more of a co-op type of game. You can't watch this gameplay and not want to play this game. It is what it is, bro. Like, this actually won it for me. Even though that they showed this last year, they didn't really show too much gameplay last year. And this time we actually get some. Mind you, the only biggest issue I had with a lot of these events today, most of these games are coming out 2017. Like, I know that we finally got what we wanted. We finally wanted this gameplay, and we finally get it. So we finally get to get amped and hyped up and what have you. But most of these games are coming out 2017, bro. So it's falling into tradition that it seems like every time we say this is the year for gaming, this is the year for the game. No, this is going to be the year for the game. It's looking like now that 2017 is going to be the year for gaming because of all these goddamn games are releasing there. There's only a very few selective games that are released this year. So what you're watching right now, Sea of Thieves. They showed Sea of Thieves as well last year. They showed more gameplay on this one. I just this is one of those games that I feel like I would enjoy just for the hell of it, right? I don't take this game too serious. I take it as for what it is, and it just looks fun to me. The only part that I didn't like is these ones went on the water. I start seeing some sharks, and y'all know how I feel about that situation. But I think Sea of Thieves is kind of like a cute kind of game, right? Me and my boys, I feel like we can get on there and have a good time, but not take it too serious. Not pay like $60 for it, but maybe get it for like 30, 40, somewhere around that line. So that's just what I feel about Sea of Thieves. Now, the only real major issue I had with the Microsoft event is that it really much seemed like it was a PC event. It doesn't. I said it doesn't. It doesn't really make me feel like I need to have an Xbox One. Like there was nothing that made me say, "Oh my God, I need that instantly. I need to find my Xbox One and start playing it again." When I'm going to be building a PC and all this stuff is coming to PC anyway. So that's my one like real negative. I guess for the people that don't plan on getting PCs, everything is perfectly fine to you. But for someone like me who is getting into PC and the majority of people are starting to become air quotes PC elitists, it just fed more fuel to the fire. But Final Fantasy 15, which you're watching now, I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan. I've actually never played it with the exception of 2, which came out on the PS4, that was the turn-based kind. I enjoyed the game, and one look at this game graphically made me really want to play this game just off rip. And let's give a round of applause because my man looks like Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. This game looks amazingly beautiful and looks like it might be kind of fun. So it's something that I'm interested in. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Holla at your boy, man.